welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, my name is Jade, also known as Jadeywadey180. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about all of my favorite drugstore products that I am loving at the moment, and I am wearing all of them right now to create this full glam contoured look. So if you want to see how to get this look on a budget, go ahead and keep watching. So I have no makeup on my face at all. I do have a little bit of moisturizer that I always use, but I wanted to start off with a full bare face, and it still is so weird to see my face without makeup with the dark hair, just because my skin is so much more fair when I have the darkness and the contrast is really intense. So I really want to bronze myself up. My body does have a little bit of a tan. I don't know what's going on right here. But I'm gonna bronze myself up. I'm gonna make my makeup a little bit darker. So let's go ahead and jump straight into it. So we have all drugstore products, like I said, and we're gonna be starting off with the primer. The primer I'm using today is called the Prime Shield Face Primer from Milani. I love Milani, I love their products. I feel like they are so affordable. Obviously they're drugstore, and the quality is super nice as well. This primer is really good because it is a pore filler, and it does make your skin just feel really smooth so that the foundation glides on perfectly. Okay, so the next step is foundation, and I have been loving this foundation for about a month or two. This is the Maybelline Dream Cushion Liquid Foundation. I love the applicator. I really like how there is a sponge in here. You can bring it on the go just to touch up, and it gives amazing coverage. So I really like that for a drugstore brand, it's giving good coverage and you don't have to apply so much on. I usually apply about 2 layers, and it's the perfect amount of just flawless semi-matte coverage. And I am shade 30. So you just open it and you just press your cushion in there, and then we just want to apply it straight to the skin. And like I said, I told you guys, I warned you, it's gonna be a good amount darker because my face is so fair. I love the color though. It's like a perfect olive tone, and it matches my neck really good. And you really want to press it into the skin, no like swiping movements. This gives a beautiful application, and it just gives a lot more coverage as well. So this is the first layer of foundation, and like you guys can see, it's already giving like a really beautiful coverage. But I do like to let it dry a little bit, and then I do my second layer all over it, and it's just that perfect amount. So go ahead and just let this dry for about 2 to 3 minutes. Let it set on top of that primer, and then we can go ahead and we can do our concealer and contour and all that amazing stuff. Okay, so finding a concealer can be super tough, especially when you're trying to find one at the drugstore. But I have always loved these LA Girl Pro Concealers. These are the HD ones. And I love the shade Yellow because it's a beautiful under eye brightening. And then I usually put natural on top of it just to neutralize it, and it gives a really bright under eye effect. So definitely check these out. So first we're gonna apply yellow all under here. And yellow concealers really help to brighten under eye bags, darkness, hyperpigmentation, any of that. And then I'm just taking a damp beauty blender, and we are gonna blend that in. Then we're gonna take natural and pop that on top. This is gonna help neutralize and balance underneath the eyes and give a really nice under eye brightening effect. Okay, our base is looking really good. All we are missing is contour, and y'all know, can't live without a contoured beat face. So for my drugstore contour product, I really love this product. Ooh, it's actually another Maybelline product. I really like Maybelline. I think that they have amazing products in their entire line, and a lot of them are super high quality for being a drugstore brand. So this is the Master Contour V Face Studio Stick, and I really like this because it has 2 different sides. One of the sides has a concealer on it. I don't know if you guys can see. And the other side has a contour on it. So it's great for those of you out there that want a product that is very versatile and you don't want to have to buy a concealer separate and you don't have the money for it. You can definitely try this because I have used the concealer side and it is great. So we're gonna go ahead and just start to sculpt. And the color of it is beautiful. Like, I feel like a lot of drugstore brands, for their contour colors, they just either look really red or they look really orange, but this is a really good in-between. So for blending, and I'm just gonna tell you a disclaimer right now, my brushes are 1 day old of dirty, so if they look like they have product on them, they do, because I don't wash my brushes every single day, but I am clean, so don't worry. This brush I am obsessed with for blending out my contour. This is the Morphe G39 Brush. It is a stippling brush that is tapered and it just blends out perfectly, gives a very airbrush effect to when you blend out your contour. And I'm very light-handed. The softer you are with the brush, the more airbrushed and flawless it looks. Look at that contour. It's just really soft, but still pretty full coverage. And I just drag any excess product on the jawline. And to blend out my nose contour, obviously I'm using my Jadeywadey180 Nose Perfector brush. And then sometimes, just for like extra contour, I like to go back in with the yellow concealer. And we're just gonna go on the sides of the nose. This is just gonna taper it and make it seem more pinched. And I'm just going back in with the Nose Perfector brush to blend that out. This is called Glam on a Budget, baby. Us girls out there that don't want to spend so much money, but we still want to look glam AF. It's possible. It is possible. Okay, we need to go ahead and set this bitch before it gets shiny, and we want everything to stay intact. There's a few powders that I'm going to be using. The first one I'm going to be using is from Pixie. This is the Quick Fix powder. This is translucent, and I really love that it is just so easy to use. Basically, it just has this puff that has a little hole on the inside, so any of the powder just comes straight out of the puff. Super easy, you can use it on the go. That's what I really like about it, because translucent powders are so messy, and I really just love that you can just bring this one wherever you go. Touch up just like this. I usually shake it and then I close my eye so it can get all the little crevices. But look how like brightening it is. Love it! Sometimes, I honestly feel like most of the time I use more drugstore than high quality products. Oh! And I like to juggle on the side. And if you guys are wondering about flashback with this product, I haven't experienced any yet. I feel like I need to do a better test of that, so don't quote me on it. I've only really used this during the day, so I'll test it for you guys at night because I don't want any of you going out there taking flash photos and basically your face is like a full-on Casper the Ghost. So I'll let you know. And you guys would be so proud. I've been vlogging for the past like 3 weeks. I should be having a vlog come out for you guys very, very soon with behind the scenes from my Mexico trip with Pure, from the not the Golden Globes, from the Oscars. So much stuff has been going on, so I've been documenting it for you babies. Okay, once our face is set, which, girl, it's set. I look matte AF. We can go ahead and bronze up a little bit because I like me some color. So I don't know if you guys have heard of this brand, Kiko. I do know that they are like a drugstore type brand. Maybe they're not drugstore type. But to me, like, I feel like they're kind of in that category. There is a store over on Hollywood Boulevard that is full Kiko, and I know that they're based out of Europe, but there is a store out here in Hollywood that like I love to go to. and their products are amazing. So I want to show you guys this product, and I may be totally wrong if they're in the drugstore category, but I do feel like their products are very affordable. So this bronzer is called Summer 2.0 Baked Bronzer in Sun Celebration Honey. And I really like it because it has swirls of light bronzers mixed with a medium tone bronzer. So it's not super dark, and it's really good for more olive to fair skin tones to bronze you up. And I really love this shade as well to contour the nose. So we're gonna take a fluffy brush. I love these brushes. These are the Smashbox brushes. This is the buildable cheek, and we'll just start to build it up. I love that bronzer. I just feel like it's really soft, it's really subtle, and it just like blends so perfectly. I love it. So moving on to the next step, blush. I love blush. And I will have to say that Flower Beauty is by far, hands down, one of my top favorite drugstore brands. When I was living in Utah, I used to go to the Walmart and I would just scavenger the aisles for Flower Beauty to fill my makeup kit, because back then I was like, I don't want to spend money on this, I don't want to go to Sephora. I went to Walmart, people, and I got Flower Beauty, and I love their blush, I love their foundation, I love their lipstick. But I'm going to show you my two favorite blushes that are a hot mess. The first one is the Peach Primrose, and then I love Warm Hibiscus. And these are in the peach family. This one, the Warm Hibiscus, does have shimmer in it, so I don't like to use so much of this one. I like to use Peach Primrose first, and then just a hint of this little shimmery blush, and it gives a beautiful Orgasm by NARS effect to the skin. So if you're looking for a dupe, this is that baby. So I'm just taking a large stippling brush. This is from Laura Mercier. We're gonna apply the first peachy shade. Who doesn't want a good blush that's affordable? And if you love more mattes, you can just stop right here and you can just wear this baby. But I like a little bit of shimmer lately. I'm usually a matte girl, but I do like a little hint. So we're just gonna barely add this over it. Here it is. Okay, so after I do my face, I usually do my brows because, honey, I'm not about to walk outside looking like this. So I am using the Maybelline Total Temptation Brow Definer, and I know it seems like I'm using a lot of Maybelline. This is not sponsored. I just really love their products. So this is their brow pencil. You have one side that has a spoolie, one side that is the pencil. And I'm gonna speed this up because my brows are such a process, like I always say, and I know I need to film a video for you guys. So that's gonna be a whole separate thing. So I'll just speed through this. That's basically the tail end of my brow. I leave the front for a powder, and I'm gonna be using the Rimmel Brow This Way. This is a brow sculpting kit, and I'm just gonna be using the powder from the kit for the front of my brow. And I always use my Ello Jello straight to the point. This is the angled brush that she created. It is unreal. Okay, that is how I do my brow with all the drugstore products. You really don't need super high-end products to have glam, beat ass brows. Like, you could do it with Rimmel and Maybelline and you're just fine. So here's the difference between the two. Sad, puny, sperm-shaped brow. Fierce, cut your man's throat brow. Here is an up-close look so you guys can see the difference. Definitely a huge difference. This is why I don't go out with no brows on, because this is not acceptable. Okay, we are definitely getting somewhere. For eyeshadow, I am gonna be using NYX because NYX is definitely another one of my favorite drugstore brands. I know that they're available at CVS, Ulta. I can't think, but I know that I used to get it at the drugstore. So definitely a drugstore brand, but very high quality. I also used to use this in my kit on my clients when I used to work in Utah, and I would just fill it with NYX because I feel like they have amazing products and their eyeshadows are very pigmented. So I'm gonna be using 2 different eyeshadow palettes today. The first one is the Lid Lingerie. All beautiful matte shades, beautiful browns. It's got this gorgeous coppery orange color. So that's great for transitions because I love to use matte shadows for that. And then we have the Perfect Filter that has a mix of shimmers as well as mattes. But I feel like this had a little bit more darker tones so we could build up that crease and everything, but I did want a pop of shimmer. So we are gonna be mixing between both of these to get a really pretty bronzy eye that you can wear on a date night or an everyday look. Okay, I'm gonna go back into that Maybelline, the Master Contour Stick, and I am gonna use the concealer type side of it just for an eyeshadow primer. We're improvising. If you don't have a primer, but you want something that is sticky, that is gonna help your eyeshadow stick better to the eye, you can go ahead and use a concealer. I do have a little bit of bronzer on this brush, and I'm just blending it out. Okay, so the first product that I'm gonna be using in the palette is this lighter white milky shade up here. I'm just gonna be tapping it on the eyes. And my favorite brushes, favorite eyeshadow brushes are from Wayne Goss. I think that he is an absolute genius when it comes to makeup brushes. They just feel so soft on the eyes. They blend beautifully, and I love them. If you do not have them, definitely check them out. So this is the number 16 Wayne Goss brush. It's the blending brush, and you're gonna see me use this mostly with my entire eye because I really don't use a ton of brushes unless I'm doing a very intricate, detailed look, but today it's gonna be an easy bronzy eye, so we're probably gonna use like 2 to 3 brushes. So the next shade that I'm gonna use is this one right here, this coppery orange shade that I told you guys about, that I love. And we're just gonna blend it into the crease as well as all over the eye. By the way, how many of you guys like my dark hair? I know this is my second video with it, but I'm definitely getting really used to it, and I feel like I really like it. And I feel like my makeup almost like looks better with the dark hair. I don't know. Sometimes you need that contrast with your skin. Let me know down below what you think. Okay, so we have a nice transition blend going on. Let's go ahead and deepen up that outer crease. We're gonna be using this lower brown shade right here, but I'm gonna be picking up my smaller Wayne Goss brush. This is the number 19. It's a little bit more of a tapered blending brush, and we're just going to go straight into the crease. I love these brushes because they're so precise. Like, I can get in there. Okay, I'm gonna go back with the bigger brush, and we're just gonna blend this out. Just like that, girl. Okay, so moving on to the shimmers, because I'm gonna keep this look pretty simple for you guys. What shimmer should we wear today? We got this beautiful, this beautiful gold shade up here. Really pretty bronzy shade, I love that. And we have this shade in the lower corner that's like a gold bronze. I think I'm gonna go with these 2 shades right here. They're 2 bronzy shades because I want this look to be not so like a bold gold on the eye. So get any type of flat concealer brush, any brush that you want, and we're gonna go ahead and pack these bronzy colors on the eyes. Oh, yes. Yep, I like it a lot. That's one thing also I love about NYX's shimmery shadows. Like, they really shimmer. There's a lot of drugstore brands out there that I feel like they just cannot get the formula right, but NYX knows what they're doing every time. And I didn't even get my brush wet. Like, this is the pigment payoff with it just straight up gliding on. Let's put a little bit of this gold shimmer that I showed you guys, this one in the top left, but your right corner, right here. I'm just going to spray my brush. I'm using the Pop Makeup Magnet Mist. I will also be using this on my whole face. We just want it to stick a little bit. Just a little hint of yellow shimmer in the inner corner. I love it. So So pretty, just like really soft and subtle. Okay, for the bottom lash line, I do want to add a little bit of a bronzy look as well. So back into the Perfect Filter palette, I am using this brown in the lower corner, and we're just gonna glide it along the lash line. Extend it out just a tiny bit at the ends. And that is basically the shell of our eyeshadow. We can go ahead and move on to eyeliner and lashes and all the other glam stuff. So for liner, I just, without fail, I'm obsessed with this liner. It's my #1 favorite. I prefer a brown liquid liner over a black liquid liner, and this is the Super Slim Infallible liquid liner from L'Oreal Paris, and the shade is brown. Exactly, straight to the point. Who doesn't love a fierce wing? I just need it for my eyes. It gives that very exotic look. Okay, so if you do not want to wear false lashes like me, because I'm not going out like a bald owl, you can just do mascara. I really love this mascara. It is from Essence. It is the Forbidden Volume Mascara Rebel. And I like this mascara because I like the spoolie of it. It's really just like chunky, and it gives a really nice thick effect to your lashes. So I love this one. I'm applying this, but I'm still gonna put lashes on top. Okay, so I have some lashes right here already pre-cut. I'm gonna go ahead and pop these babies on so that I have some eyeballs and I look awake like a living doll, and I'll be right back. Okay, the lashes are on. We're about ready to take off for flight with these things. I don't know what brand these are, but I will tell you right now, they're on the wrong eye. And after I put them on, I was like, F it. No one could tell. So moving on to the last 2 steps, we have highlight and lips, which obviously are the best part. So for highlighter, I am using Girlactik. I love this face glow. This is called Goldie. Yes, Goldie. And I am using the Morphe M510 brush, which is my favorite highlighting brush. I just love this highlighter. It is a beautiful gold tone champagne glow. Oh, yes, please glow me up. So we're going for a super soft glow today. Okay, so I'm gonna be using 2 different lippies today, but first we're gonna start off with liner. I'm gonna be using the L'Oreal Color Riche Matte lip liner. This is 110 Matte's It, and then I'm also going to be using 2 different shades from the L'Oreal Color Riche Mattes, and these are 802 Mattesterpiece and 103 Blush in a Rush. So I absolutely love these matte lipsticks because they are so creamy, and even though they're matte, they're super comfortable to wear. So I'm finishing off this look with Pop's Makeup Magnet Mist. I know that this stuff is amazing. Ooh, smells minty too. So this is the completed look, you guys. It is full contoured, full coverage, and I'm using only drugstore products. And I really love these products. I totally believe in them. And if you are one of those girls out there that doesn't want to spend a lot of money at Sephora, because we all know we can spend like $1,000 there, then you should go and check out all these products. I will list them down below in the description box. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe to me if you want to see all my videos in the future. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.